Cheers and welcome to Bitter Reality Brewing. Yes, it's the taste test for Pliny the Elder. And Drew.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's right.
Drew's excited. It's big. It's a big beer, big IBUs, big ABV, big everything. And it was courtesy of MoreBeer. I have their little MoreBeer sheet here. We're gonna go over the dry hops real quick, but before I do, I'm gonna let Drew read that, is that it was original gravity was 1.075. My efficiencies were low, that's fine. It was a big beer, first time on the system, not a big deal. But the final gravity went down to 1.016. It was expected to hit 1.012, but 1.016, and I was like, man, this is gonna be a sweet beer. I don't like it, I like it dry. Then the 5 ounces of dry hopping for 5 days, which I'm gonna let Drew tell you what they were.
That'd be 3 ounces of Columbus, 1 ounce of Centennial, and 1 ounce of Simcoe.
That caused a lot of hop creep, which was a good thing. Basically, the oils restart the fermentation and break down some of the non-fermentables into fermentables. So it finished at 1.010, talking perfect. Nice and dry for an IPA. You're usually not gonna get under that for an IPA, but nice and dry. And I was like, yes! And that was right at I think late in the 4th day, early on the 5th day, I noticed it dropped down to that. So I was excited. So that means that we're sitting at 8.7 ABV.
Oh my God.
Yeah, theoretical hops. Supposedly you can't taste anything beyond 100 IBUs. Theoretical, the hop IBU is around 183 IBUs. So it's almost a 200 IBU, which would be like a palate wrecker. So, and this is Russian River Brewing, but it's sold by MoreBeer as a beer kit. So, yeah.
I mean, you were pretty close on 8.7 since the estimated was 8, so that's not bad.
Yeah, 8. I saw, my estimated was 8.5 until my hop creep pushed it down and got me a whole 8.7. So yeah, not too bad. I think last time we did this, it wasn't a beer kit, and I want to say we were around the 8 somewhere.
I think we were, yeah.
It was still high, and I was like, man, this would be better if we could lower it down so I could drink more of it. So I know this is going to seem like forever for us, but it's going to seem like a fraction of a second for you. I'm going to go pour the beers. Cheers. Yes, Pliny the Elder. I poured this first, the head's come down a little bit. Poured his second, still got a nice head on it. It has got almost no haze. It's just yellow. I mean, I don't really see any haze, and I think that's from more of the caramel. It was a little bit of caramel, I believe it was 40L if I remember right. So yeah, here goes the taste test. I'm gonna let Drew start. Like I said, I've already had some, sitting at 8.7.
Smells great.
It's a big beer for the first one. Oh yeah, the aroma, you can smell it from here. You're like, hops.
Yeah,
yes.
I bought some beer.
It's like the hop aroma. God, it's hard not to drink. I smell citrus, a little floral, maybe some pine.
It's all of it.
All of it.
It's all of it. It's good. The pine is nice.
And it doesn't taste too bitter. That's the thing that blows my mind is it's like 183 IBU, but
yeah, it's bitter, close to the palate record. It does not taste anywhere close to that.
No, it's very it's like balanced. And that, if you go on Russian River's brewing site, that's all they talk about is balanced. And it's a big beer, but it's very balanced. And I used a common, actually I used the people who make Palate Wrecker, I used their brewing salt profile for a West Coast IPA. So.
Like Green Flash? I can't remember what it is.
Green Flash, yep.
Okay.
Yep. They have a West Coast IPA they still sell, just not over here in the East Coast.
God, it's good.
It is. I already asked him, like, did you want a gallon to go? And he's like, oh, let me try it first. Yeah. And then he's gonna be like, I gotta get a gallon.
I don't know what to say other than it's got everything you want in it. So
yeah, I mean, and it plays on the tongue. You got all these different flavors and bitterness balanced out. It's a big beer, and you usually perceive higher ABVs as sweet. And this is the first beer of the day, so I haven't had anything light before this even.
I think the sweetness comes through in a way that makes it just taste kind of like that juicy flavor.
Very juicy, but the bitter I think helps balance it, which I'm getting a little residual
taste
bitter.
Like it's sweet. It tastes like you get the juicy.
Yes, you get the juicy. The bitter is balancing that sweet because of the high ABV. So it's balanced. I mean, it's balanced. And I'm kind of getting tired of caramel malts, but I have no issue with this one. Yeah, this is a good beer. And Vito, the Cali yeast that you recommended, dead on, did a great job, impressed. Cellar Science, thank you. Thank you. MoreBeer. Made sure to wear my MoreBeer shirt.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say other than it's a solid beer.
Yeah, I had 2 of them last night. I was like, I tried one. That's all I was going to have. And I went back and actually I poured half a glass. That's the nice thing with the kegerator.
Well, I'm with you. I would choose a lower ABV.
Yeah, if you could do a lower ABV, you could drink more. And that's the big thing with having your own keg of beer. You go back and you go, I don't need a whole nother glass, but I'd like a little sip. So you can pour yourself a half glass, a 4 ounce, a 6 ounce. You don't have to pour a whole nother pint.
Yep.
But if you want a second pint, it's there as long as you haven't drank it all. And this, just like the last one, we're gonna blow through this cake fast. I know we will.
Yeah.
So cheers. Don't forget, I forgot in the beginning, like, subscribe, keep sharing. Almost forgot. Please, definitely appreciate the support. It's huge.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank MoreBeer. And like I said, I'll put the link down below to the kit and any other kits they have. They have over 250 kits, and that's different kits. So if you're talking extract, dry, liquid, and this, technically it's closer to 750. But yeah, great beer kit. Thank you. Cheers.